It's 5 o'clock and you're off the clock with B. Scott. Today we have as our guest Neil Hignight with 501 Archery there in Hot Springs. Now listen, we got in here and he's scared the living crap out of us with this fake rattlesnake. Y'all check this out.
Oh shit! Mother! God dang it! Yeah.
Dude, I about shit my pants.
Oh shit!
Before we get into it though, he's gonna tell us all about getting your bow set up, tweaking your mental game, because there's a lot to it. All right, so like target problems where you get anxious and you just squeeze the trigger and you're not very accurate. He's going to tell us how to get out of that. So we're going to talk about arrows, talk about bows, talk about hunting. But before we get into it, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Let's jump in.
So you sell bows now? I mean, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm a bow technician.
Yeah.
I work on bows. I started out helping out at Horns Outdoor, and anyway, place got sold. Those people weren't into it, and I didn't realize there was that big a need.
Yeah.
Because I've always done my own stuff, like
Right.
in particular.
But most people don't, though. You know, like most people don't do their own stuff.
I totally get it. I don't want them to either.
It's good money, huh?
Yeah.
You still kill a lot of turkeys? Aren't you the one to kill a bunch of turkeys?
I used to turkey hunt a lot.
Yeah.
But
Back in the day?
No.
You don't turkey hunt no more?
man, I don't much these days just because it's gotten so it's dangerous, really, in the national forest. It can get that way. Population's coming back. This is the longest drought of turkeys that I've seen in a long time, but they've really made a huge comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have. You know, one thing about turkey hunting, though, is like I've kind of fallen out of turkey hunting a little bit, and I've moved more into like saddle hunting, you know, deer hunting, and then in turkey season, fishing is like super good. Like bed fishing for big bass. And that's kind of what we kind of fell into.
Bass fishing, yeah.
Bass fishing.
Do a lot of bass fishing. We don't do a lot of turkey hunting either.
So that
We did, though. We just, it's like you did one, and it's like, okay, I killed a turkey. It's the same as the other turkey, you know?
so either you get hooked or you don't.
Right.
It's just, everything's like that, though, really.
Yeah.
I always eat up with it. Like, I always said that I would die of a heart attack of a goblin turkey coming in. You know, I would die, you know, as an old man.
How'd you kill your turkeys? I remember you. I mean, how did you kill your turkeys?
Shot him in the face.
I know you shot them in the face, but what was your technique?
Well, I'm a late morning, afternoon guy. The last turkey I killed was at dark almost, and he come in gobbling. I don't like to deal
Flew
with
up
people.
on that limb, he shot it down.
No, I've never shot a turkey off the limb. I've had plenty of opportunities. It's just not me. That's the reason why I'm obsessed with shooting stuff with a stick, you know,
Yeah.
because it's harder.
Did you shoot turkeys with a bow?
I've killed a few turkeys with a bow. That started it for me at a young age. I started out, you know, everybody started out rifle hunting.
I think everybody knew you as a turkey hunter, though. if I remember this correctly. Am I remembering this right?
I don't know how far back, you know, there was another barber in town, like before I was alive, that was the sneaky turkey hunter.
Oh. There's a connection. All right,
Okay,
all
so
right.
you're talking about another guy.
I didn't know.
And then that guy got the drop off everywhere. His wife would even drop him off, you know.
He got-
Okay,
the
okay.
drop
Johnny Law was always looking
That
for
was
him.
the tactic you were talking about.
I didn't know. That
looking
was the
at the-
guy.
You were talking
Oh
about the drop-off
No.
tactic.
There's something sneaky about
No.
you.
No.
No. Okay.
Nope.
No, so you're legit.
He's a little bit more clean-shaved than that.
No, everybody wants to try to associate me with jumping fences, but that's not me.
Right.
It's just not me.
I just remember going and get my haircut down there, and he'd pull out a drawer, and he had a bunch of turkey beards everywhere, and it was just, I guess I was probably 22, 23, 24, a long time ago.
So yeah, that was the other one.
Yeah. Did you buy his business?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
You just got a foggy memory. You know, barbers
No,
and...
I
I put
mean-
two together. So,
I'm actually
How old
surprised
are
you
you,
remember
Tim?
that, though.
How old are you?
47.
Yeah, we're the same age.
Okay.
No, you know what? He was still cutting hair. Years ago, I opened a barbershop in Malvern. I'm talking about way back, and in the old Red Ball, down there by the...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, by the courthouse. Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, I'm talking about further down, behind the food center. But the one you're talking about is by Wade's.
That's a turkey killer.
Yeah.
I got you. I just remember when I was younger, I just remember this guy. He was like a legend in Malvern and killed so much turkeys. I didn't know if that was you or not.
No, I'm the deer killer.
Deer killer. So I guess since he has a foggy memory, kind of run us through your story, man. Get us going from like where you were cutting hair to where you decided, you know, whatever happened, then you transferred into doing what you do now. Kind of just give us the short of the long of kind of like how you got to where you are now.
Let's talk about how I got into archery.
Right.
So, I can't ever remember not having a bow. It's just kind of in, and that's where I was going a second ago with this. You start out gun hunting. I got to where I was using a muzzleloader during rifle season. Like, and my dad was like, "You're stupid." You know, not really like that, but it was a challenge for me. I didn't care if I got the shot or not. It was hard. I always kind of, and that's how I got into shooting bows.
You just want a challenge.
Oh yeah, it's fun. Like to think about getting a deer that close. When you don't do it, you're like, "There's no way I could get a deer that close." But the problem is we don't ever let them get that close.
That's right.
You'll learn more in 1 year of bow hunting than you will a lifetime of gun hunting. Because you can't always shoot. And some of your best hunts, you never even got to pull your bow back, you know?
Right.
So anyway, I've always done my own work, you know.
Right.
You got your little friend group that you shoot and hunt with and stuff. But anyway, I've always wanted to do it, but I could never imagine, I was successful. I had a good business. I got rear-ended and smoked my neck, ruined it, And I was sitting at the house for too long, and I decided, I told my wife, I said, I'm going to go up and see what's shaking at the bow shop, because I know they don't have a bow technician. I'm friends with the owner, and see what's going on. He's like, "Man, I wish you could help me out a little bit here, I'm like, "Oh, gladly," because I can't sit at the house no more. Anyway, it turned into full time, like overwhelming. And I was like, maybe I'm supposed to be doing this for people, because I love to serve people. I love to help people. Mm-hmm. I love it. It's not annoying to me. I want to see somebody needing help.
Right.
Because I want to, and it's not for my own gratification. I love to see somebody like, wow, this is fun.
Yeah, you like seeing somebody enjoy something that you
enjoy. Get into
Yeah.
something, get excited about it.
I love it. But anyway, so that's where I am. That's how I got here. Whether,
It's funny
I
how
had
that
to break
works.
my neck to get here, but here I am.
I mean, literally, and I remember hearing that too, and that's why I asked you earlier before we, got
I
on
remember
here.
hearing about it too. I'm lost. I can't put two together.
But I remember
but
using
I remember that.
Either I was in there getting a haircut, which is usually where you find out about stuff,
Oh yeah.
And I heard using an old truck or something. I can't hardly remember, but I remember when that happened. It's a pretty big deal. I mean, a lot of people talking about it.
They were just upset about the truck.
That's kind of what I got.
My kids, it was like a death in the family. They're like, ugh,
Just totaled it out, huh?
your truck. I'm like,
So you got rear-ended?
my neck.
You got rear-ended?
Yeah.
Man, I imagine, the old trucks probably didn't have very good neck support either, so.
Dude, if I was in anything newer, like if you pulled up here and seen it at my house right now, I got it and I kept it, You'd be like, you didn't hit hard. There's no way. Yeah, it's the frame.
That's
Anyway.
crazy. That's crazy. So let's talk about 501 archery. All right, what are you doing there? What are you specializing in? Like, kind of what are you seeing this time of season? People starting to get ready for bow season.
So we opened in March, and that's the off season. You talked about it a minute ago. That's when you go fishing. You're getting ramped up to chase a turkey, and then all of a sudden, right past that,
Boom.
Mama wants you to take her to the lake and go to the beach. But so that was a hard time to open. It was off season, but we usually shoot 3D all summer long, all spring, all summer. There's a lot of people that shoot bows year round, and
Right.
But our focal point, obviously is serving hunters and stuff. But so that was a slow time to start.
I can see that.
But man, oh man, it's. I was telling them I feel like a checker. The only checker at the Walmart the day before big
running
snow
around
right
crazy.
now, and there ain't no barcodes on nothing. I can't get it caught up. No, I usually, the big thing right now is string. Put a string on. Everybody's scared to death to put a new string on their bow. Literally, they think, well, I can hit with it. Well, they're talking about 12 yards, but it needs to fly straight.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Lately, I've been keeping a 1 week turnaround time, and that's a specific string order. If you come in and said, "Hey, dude, I need a string on my bow, but I'm worried about it. What do you think?" I'm like, "Well, I can't see the future, but I've been getting them out in a week, and that's if I order the string today, whatever color you want,
Right.
I think they're scared that like their peep's not going to be the same or whatever, but they've been fighting that peep for years anyways. Like it's going to be straight. That's funny. The last few days, people come in. I'll be like, "Go in the lane and shoot it. I want to make sure that everything is exactly like I said it was going to." And then I'll walk in there and see them, and that peep will be straight, and they'll crank it. I'm like, "What'd you do that for?" I'm like, "I don't know."
I just always do it.
I said, "Please don't do that. It's straight." They're like, "Yeah, sorry about that."
That's a habit too. I actually have that habit. Every time I
You don't have to.
I know.
Bring me your bow, and you'll be like, I've never had a straight peep.
Every time I do it, no matter what.
Yep.
I just realized I have that habit. I twist. Do you twist yours?
Yeah. I mean, bow hunting and gun hunting is totally different. I mean, you actually practice your bow shooting.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of people don't understand that.
That's a true statement.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's why most bow hunters are more accurate and they can kill better because they pay attention to every detail, where a gun hunter takes everything for granted.
Yeah. They rush more shots.
If there's hair in the scope, it's going to die. That's reality.
That's a really good point.
Mm-hmm. So bow hunters are usually more of a unique individual. It's like they slow everything down in their brains. They pay attention to detail. It's definitely a different person than it is than most other people.
Right. Especially the detail you talked about, because everything's got to go right, you know, to kill a deer with a bow. I mean, you not only got to be in the right spot, the right wind. You know, the deer comes out, you don't get busted drawing on them. You know how it goes.
It's a heart attack all in one motion.
That's why it's such a...
It's a blur for sure.
That's why it's such an... I mean, it's not it's expensive sport, but it's such a dedicated sport. That's why it'll never die out, because it's just like...
You don't have to have all the money in the world to do it either, though.
I mean, you don't.
Literally.
I mean, you don't. You know, to buy the new stuff nowadays, it gets a little pricey, but, you know, you got recurves and all that stuff up there. I mean, that's a different person.
Oh, yeah. You start going to trad
There's
shooting.
so many different levels of an archer, though, and a hunter. There are stone cold killers. There are killers that you're not going to know about. Mm-hmm. Then you got your guys that kind of do it, and you got guys that want to be a part of it. They just want to be known for being in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything else. But your killers, well, they don't need your advice. They don't even want you to know where they are, what they're doing. You know
that's right.
You don't even know who does their work. It's because they do it.
Right.
You know, it's because they do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're right about that. And I wonder how much social media has kind of changed that dynamic a little bit, because now everybody can look like a killer, you know? And I'm sure you see a lot of people come in to your shop, and you're like, man, y'all are so misleaded here, like misleaded.
Yeah, but
where'd you see this at?
You can't come at anybody like that. You know, they didn't come in there asking advice like that. You know? But and that, I don't know. I've been blessed in the fact that I'm not trying to change nobody's mind. Matter of fact, if you come in and said you need a D-loop, and I look and I see your bow is a half inch out of time, more than likely, I'm going to address that and show you how or why I'm going to do that. And that leads on. But I'm never going to tell somebody, dude, you are hammering that trigger. Or I don't want people to shoot through paper, because most of them don't realize that they can't do it. Like the way they're holding their bow or they're ripping their trigger. You know what I'm saying? It's my job to make their bow shoot optimally.
Right.
You know, but they didn't come in for shooting lessons. Or they don't need me to tell them what they're doing wrong. Ignorance is bliss, right? I remember back whenever I was, man, my stone cold killer days, I wish I could go back and tune hit guy's bow. It was good for me then, I thought, you know, but knowing now,
you picked up more experience.
I knew then what I know now, oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to overload people with stuff. If they ask, then I'll tell them.
Like, what's funny is, like, you know, as different as people are when they go in to buy stuff. When I go in and I'm talking to, you know, a guy like you, you know, I don't even pretend to know a lot. You know, like, obviously I don't. So I'm like, what do I need? This is what I'm trying to do, you know? And I always take that advice.
I'm going to ask you, what have you been shooting?
Right.
And what do you like? So the number one thing that I don't tell people is what broadhead I think they should shoot. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, that's double edged.
It'd be like you asking me what color to paint your room, and I tell you what color I think it ought to be, and you'd be like, I hate it, you know, and then it's my fault.
Yeah.
I don't tell people what bow to buy either. I want them to shoot them and see what they like.
Bow hunters arrogant people? Are they arrogant when they come in the store?
No.
I don't think so. I think a bow hunter's more of a listen to advice. They want to be better, because it's such a hard sport to master.
Yeah, no, they're not.
They're not arrogant.
They know what they're coming for, too.
But they will listen, though. I think they would listen. Now, a gun hunter...
If they don't know, they've already humbled themselves before they walk in the door. Like, look, I need some help. Like
a gun hunter...
Yeah, usually you're rolling into the bow store because you got a problem, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You're like, something's not right. I'm fishtailing bad.
Or you just want to be better. I mean, you shot tournaments.
Yeah, but most of your bow hunters really deal with their own situations, their own problems with their bows. I used to fletch my own arrows.
Sure. So, and then that's more common these days than any, you know, with easy fletchers and stuff. But you know what's funny is I didn't realize how many guys are really good shooters and they shoot a lot, but they don't know how to tune.
Really?
And they come. I was like, and I understand that. I would rather somebody not mess with it. You know, please don't. you know. And the worst thing, you said it earlier, people get online and now everybody can afford to buy a press and they can work on it, and it's not good. Like it always leads to, they're going to end up coming in, you know.
Yeah.
And then
I've done it all right except for, and I'm like, actually, no. You know, there's a foundation. You start from you have to have a good foundation on a bow. You can't just start messing with your rest.
Yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense. Because, like, you start getting in over your head on something, you know, watching YouTube videos.
Especially on-
Next thing you know, you got a major problem.
Yeah.
Especially on these new bows.
You're far away from
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's changed. The technology is so good now.
I wouldn't even
mean,
try to tackle it.
I mean, speaking of technology, right here you got in front of us, what is that, a Matthews Mission?
Man, they finally revamped the Mission Menace.
Dude, that thing is sick.
It is, and my daughter is begging for one.
My son's got one.
So this one goes from 17 to 28 inches.
Menace.
And it goes up to 50 pounds, but the let off is so different on this one. You remember the old Menace, or you had a craze?
Yeah,
His
that's
is gonna be
crazy.
the old
It
Menace.
didn't have this on it. See, this makes it have a good
Yeah,
stop.
yeah, I see
it was
that.
more of a round egg, smooth, spongy at the back. I don't know if you can see this thing, but it is. That dude locks out solid.
It's a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is sweet, man.
So
See, my first bow kill was with a Mission.
they're awesome.
I mean,
Yeah, it was. I
It's a
remember.
Matthews
Yeah.
bow,
It
guys.
was Cameron's first bow kill too with a mission.
what do you shoot?
Whatever's in my hand.
Yeah, I believe it.
I have a PSE.
Do you?
Yep. I have a lot of bows, so that's kind of not fair.
Right.
In my household, it's everybody shoots something different. We have Matthews.
Oh, we got that going
Why
on.
does everybody shoot something different?
It's what you like.
Like, we don't have that rule in our house. We shoot what we support. You know?
well, it depends on if they're, you know, I don't
Like,
know.
we're all Matthews. My wife is not going to shoot a PSE. Or,
Mine's always been a Matthews, and actually, more women are starting to shoot a PSE
Yeah.
because
well, tough luck. She's not
EC2
shooting
cam.
Really? She ain't shooting.
My wife shoots one.
Yeah,
no,
no,
we
we all
have-
shoot
we
Matthews.
have
I got
all-
a neighbor. He firm believer in PSE. We always talking business.
They all listen. Everybody's had a year or two that they struggled per company. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's
yeah.
put one out there was like, I don't know about
That's
that.
questionable.
You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. We shoot whatever. You know.
You're just a nice guy.
That's not what. Yeah.
I always tell my neighbor if he misses a deer with his PSE, the shrapnel will kill it.
Yeah. Shooting around trees and stuff.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah, so Daryl, he's usually on here with us. He shoots a Hoyt. He's the only one out of the whole group that shoots a Hoyt, and we give him such a hard time about it. Which, I mean, he's rough on it, though. I mean, he's dropped his Hoyt out of the tree like twice last season.
It was in the floorboard of his truck the other day, and there's no
So
way it's gonna hit anything.
honestly, I don't even know if I can even blame the Hoyt at this point. You know what I mean? I think it was just to blame Daryl. but we all shoot Matthews, and we've always shot Matthews. It's kind of one of those things. I'm sure a lot of people are
I've
like
always
that.
shot Matthews.
Yep.
I always have.
So what made you switch?
They handed me one, and I shot it.
And you
I was
decided to try it?
Oh, that's pretty sweet. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's hard not to shoot free stuff, whatever. You know, some companies support you. I mean, you got to help them too.
Oh yeah.
You know,
No, and
And
that's
I'm sure it's a good bow too. You know,
so that's a good thing. Like
You're right about that. I mean, they all.
They are.
these primes, man, they're slick.
So I seen that the other day.
I brought the newest one. I brought the 30, and it is so balanced. You know, we run back bars on our setups and stuff, trying to get a balance in your hand.
Right.
That bow sits like it has one on it, and it's naked.
really.
Yeah, I brought it. Want to see it?
Yeah.
Convert-
Yeah, pull that thing out.
You want to
There
see
we
it?
go.
Pull that thing out. I seen a video of that. Matter of fact, I sent it to somebody. I think Daryl. I was like, "You seen this?"
So
He's like, "Yeah, I have seen
Hey,
it."
B. Scott, I brought it. You want to see it?
yeah, I guess bring it out.
I brought a bunch.
Oh, that's all.
I brought your favorite color too, Cuyo Verde.
So this is a.
Pass them down. That's your Hoyt.
So that's aluminum, right?
I brought that for Daryl.
Is that not made of aluminum though?
What's that?
That Hoyt right there,
Yes.
and that's the aluminum Hoyt.
Yes.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
It feels good.
They're all so close, man.
Yeah, they are.
Lift. Mom has lift.
We can just throw these in the floor when you're done, but
Yep,
there's
that's the
this
prime.
one. Hold this.
That's the prime. That's what I seen a video of. Golly, I
You're
gotta
gonna
take these
notice
off.
as soon as you hold it. It's just gonna sit there.
Oh yeah.
It's cool. It just sits in your hand. They're really cool, man. They're small. So I brought the short bows today because we're talking to hunters. You know, most hunters around here like short bows.
Easier to get out the back window of a truck.
How much does the prime weigh? Isn't it supposed to be lighter? Because it's when I watched the video, what they said was it took the best parts of aluminum and the best parts of carbon fiber and put them together.
They claim this is
So
the
that's
stiffest
pretty-
riser on the market.
So I mean that's pretty convincing technology, and theoretically, obviously I don't know nobody that shot one.
Can I hold it, please?
Would you like to touch it?
Yes.
It's pretty light.
Yeah, they're light. But I'll tell you what's crazy is how smooth that thing draws.
It is pretty balanced, huh?
This is a big seller. I'm talking about a big seller.
Which one's a big seller?
The Mach 30.
Which one's a Mach 30? Mm-hmm. Dang, we're just on Mach 1. That does feel pretty good, though, don't
It's
it?
light.
Yeah, I know it.
Notice how it feels
Yes,
when you open
there.
your hand. It sits there,
It does.
What happens when you put a stabilizer on it?
sir.
What happens when you put a stabilizer on it?
Well, and that's kind of the point. That's kind of the point I
They
was
don't
making.
need
Like
one?
it doesn't like
You don't
you're
need
there to shoot one shot,
That's
not
right.
not a score. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
So that's
And
what
you
people.
can, I mean, and I imagine you
So
probably
you-
keep the bow lighter.
so you
you
think they're
stop
mar-
adding stuff to it to balance it, and you're actually adding, a little bit of kind of a give me there on weight.
Yeah.
So you think that's their marketing strategy was get rid of the stabilizer because it was in the way?
Not necessarily. I think
Okay.
I don't know, but I like the
I
way
mean,
it
that's a
feels.
good strategy. Like, hey, you don't need a stabilizer.
Right.
Shed
know?
some weight.
All right. So why did they start with Mach 30? What happened to the other 29? Why is it at Mach
What is a 34? Is it like a?
So they've had carbon bows before.
Yeah, but why did they name it Mach 30? What does the 30 stand for?
30-inch axle.
That's kinda what I was thinking.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they had the Mach Stealth and they had a few bows, but when they come out with the Mach 34, like you were talking about, it changed the game. It woke people up. People didn't like the way it looked, but when they shot it, they couldn't deny it. And then they come out with that, and I had no idea.
Is it still pretty noisy though? Out of all these bows, which one's the most quiet?
Oh, obviously you know which one that is.
Matthews?
Yeah,
Dude, that was a quarter question.
you
from the
know which
get-go.
one that is. I
See,
can't-
that's my favorite
People
part.
can't
though.
deny
Check.
that.
That's my
just-
favorite part, though.
I'll just check and see how honest you'd be.
How do you think these cams will hold up compared to the rest of them? These are
Which one?
These the composite ones, not the.
I haven't seen one of those dry fired, but
Well,
I haven't seen an issue with
like
none of
one
that.
piece, like
They're
the ears
solid.
right here.
you want to dry fire it?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
We can test all about right now.
I know the
But you see
guy,
what I'm
Dry
talking
fire.
about, though?
sir.
You see what I'm talking about, though? How they.
So you got to
It's
think.
like basic, and it's not 3D printed naturally, but that's what it's like. It's all one piece. It ain't.
Yeah, they're machined.
Talking about
They're not
machine.
machined, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They
just
hold
like,
up.
It's like plastic.
So let me ask you this though: when you're looking at parameters on why you would buy a bow, all right, if you're not going on crazy walking, like you're not hiking out hunting mule deer or something, you were just just climbing up in a tree and hunting, whitetail or something. Other than speed and how quiet it is, I would say those are the two most important things when it comes to a bow:
Speed and quiet.
speed and quiet.
It is.
If it's fast and it's
As
quiet,
far as deer hunting goes.
what
To the
beats it?
hunter, yeah.
So I mean, you got a good point coming on here. So what?
Why would you not just go with the quietest and fastest?
Like, I think a lot of people
You
get
know?
confused on like what bow to buy because obviously they're so nice. All of them.
Well,
are.
then
And-
you got to go with forgiving if you have make
Right.
kind of slight
So
adjustment.
if you're a shitty shot, you gotta get a bow that's more
You got to
forgiving.
get one forgiving.
Well, most people come in and they already think they know what they want.
And
I'm going to let them shoot one of everything.
How do they make that decision though, based off of cosmetics?
They're buddies.
Yeah, buddies.
Yeah, it's like a Ford or a
Facebook.
Dodge, It's like I've always had this.
It's so funny because I don't, just like I said about painting your room. I don't want you to think I talked you into anything, but it's kind of funny. People come in with their mind made up and then they change their mind.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you which way it's going to go. It's off, it just blows my mind.
A lot of people, they'll go in, they'll see something like, that's what I want.
What is?
I
the
want that.
What is the best bow? Come on.
The
What-
one that fits you.
I mean,
I promise.
all
Like
right, your opinion.
Raven.
the best bow ever made.
I mean, if you had one bow to buy, what bow would it be? Somebody has to be better than somebody has to be better, right?
Man, I don't know.
It's not an equal opportunity.
We're not comparing prices. We're not comparing.
Well,
There's so many, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you was at the shop and we just shot everything and you weren't even shopping, you just wanted to know, you would have to admit
to me,
that are nice, all of them.
to me,
Yeah.
if you ask me,
What's the best truck?
Well, I mean, I like horsepower, so right now it's Ford. You know, we got the high output. You know, that's what that's based off of.
Which is like, all right, so take that speed, right? Power, speed. So I would say speed. If the bow has speed and it's quiet, it's effective.
To me, if I'm picking a bow out, I want the most quietest bow on the market because that gives me the second shot if I need it.
You mean when you need it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I mean, that's the most important
I've been a
part.
stickler
I mean,
my whole life about the.
I mean, it's
about
not
noise.
like
I don't want them loud.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
not
want
like
I don't
you
want them jumping my
I
string.
need you.
That's right.
That's right. You're a ninja.
I
That's
want
right.
mine quiet.
So could
Yeah.
you say that the quietest bow in the market would be the one you'd pick too? I feel like we're in court here.
I mean, kind of.
Me too.
I kind of feel like I would pick it based off quiet and speed.
What is the flattest shooting one right now?
Man,
It's not going to be that. It's not always the fastest. That's why I'm asking.
you're opening another subject I wanted to cover.
Okay.
arrows?
Yeah, well, this is cool too.
I like that arrow case
I
for
do
one.
too.
For one, I like the arrow
depends
case.
on
I
what
like
you're
the arrow
doing.
case. I
It
like
depends
the
on what
arrow
you're
case.
doing.
I know you're digging that too.
I know. I was thinking, okay, how
The
much,
arrow case is
what
slick.
will it take for that thing to stay here?
I was already bidding on it, so you're too late.
So check it out.
I like the arrow case.
This obviously is made by your brand,
Oh yeah.
Matthews.
I
Have
can
you
tell.
seen these yet?
Designed
You played
well.
with them? So whatever diameter arrows that you shoot, you'll buy the insert that holds them
Oh wow.
separated. That way you don't, your fletchings aren't warfled up. You know, is that a word?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
But we can use it.
Well, you got a knock missing, so
No, I don't. So I wanted to go with that. You said what's the flattest shooting?
Oh, I had to look
well, that
too.
depends on if you're a 26-inch draw shooting 50 pounds. So if y'all remember how y'all been shooting Z7 days back then, what did we shoot as far as arrows? You either shot
I shot gold tip.
You shot a gold tip, a
Oh, yeah.
Beeman ICS Hunter, 6.5. We're down in the 8.4 grains per inch days. Now we've gone to the whole other end of the spectrum with the heavy arrows, right?
right.
Well, all of a sudden, look at the industry this year.
It's all light.
Look what they did this year. We're going back to a little bit lighter setup because we've gone one way too far. This is the new FMJ Max. You're still got your FMJ, but it's lighter than the originals.
Who makes those? Easton.
Easton. So these are the two biggest arrows of the year, and you've probably already seen it. It's the Easton 5.0
Here, pass that
Yeah.
down.
and the Victory HLR.
You know, I went to a lighter setup this past season.
What did you go to?
Easton's. I don't remember exactly which.
Easton's
What were they called?
Easton. Let's see.
But now I shot these fletchings right there. Same fletchings.
So those are coming from the factory. You know, everybody's ventured off into the 2.6s and the 2.4s or 2.3s. But you know, this is what we've always seen. You can't leave out the old Ultra here, buddy. I think Levi Morgan killed a whole lot of deer with one arrow last year, and those are been. My youngest son shoots them, and trust me, he's proven them tough.
Got one that's skinny.
You
Now, I
you
went
never had
super
one that's
light.
skinny? What's that, 5 or what is it?
I don't have any of the skinny ones here. 4 mil is the smallest
Yeah,
diameter.
I seen a 4mm last year at some
That's
point.
pretty badass.
They were awesome, dude. Just the fact that how small they were is like, whoa, you know?
Yeah, they out penetrate. I mean, I can't deny that. It's harder to stick a stick through a balloon or a needle, you know.
A needle's definitely easier.
Makes sense, don't it? Yeah, makes sense.
Does make sense.
So
Man,
the flattest shooting one is it depends on if you're shooting targets or shooting deer.
Yeah.
it's how you rig it up.
The lighter you get, the more you can be
All
steered
right, so
off
if you had
course.
one bow, pick one arrow.
One arrow.
What would it be?
It'd be a switchback XT, baby.
Oh, would it be?
And
Really?
an Easton Axis 5 mil.
Really?
Yeah, if they said, hey,
Switchback.
dude, they're going to shut the power off of the country. What bow are you going to carry in the zombie
Switchback?
apocalypse? I'm a switchback.
How come?
Her name's Lorraine.
I used
You,
to
ain't,
have-
you don't have
I
to
used to have
touch
to-
them.
I used to have
You
to
ain't got to
switch-
tune them.
She's drawn some blood. She's drawn some blood, I promise.
My middle son's shooting it this year. He said, Dad, I'm gonna shoot Lorraine all year. I'm like, we'll see. But he's
Be easy with
he
it.
is. He's shooting it. Oh, you don't have to be easy with that.
No,
man.
you
That's-
don't. It's
that's tough.
boat paddle, machete, bow.
Yeah, I got to switch.
About like a
back.
Z7.
Yeah,
You
really?
do? You still got it?
Yeah.
XT or a regular switchback?
XT. Yeah.
You got new strings on it?
I think I put a few knee strings on it. I don't know what's left.
You don't shoot it anymore?
No, she's hanging on the wall.
He has a phase 4 now. I have a phase 4 too.
Oh, man. What color?
Mine's green.
No, yours is tan. Mine's green.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Green ambush.
Yeah, and then the mama has a tan and black face. Lift.
It's a lift.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a two-tone.
Yeah, she had to get
Oh,
a
she
newer
got the
one.
faded black?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
She's
shot
cool
her
looking.
first buck last year with it.
Big
Out of a
Scott was
saddle.
found your
Smoked
saddle
it. Check that
the
out.
other day too.
So this
Did you?
kid,
He did.
let's go back on this thing. I was going to show y'all. This keeps your arrows from getting all
Dude,
your
that's an
fletchings
awesome
warpled
kit,
up.
dude.
And it fits in your case. So
So what is this? I've seen her.
it's called the vault. Oh, it'll hold all your arrows. You put, opposite ends. That way you don't jamming them in your case. Just throw them in. Everybody has a soft case. They throw them in their case and they come in like, my arrows are kicking. I'm like, have you looked at your fletchings? They look like you slept on them.
That's pretty neat, man.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That case right there, I'm going to have to give me one of those for sure.
Take a picture of
Maybe
it.
I got to
two.
give McPherson that. He comes up with the coolest stuff.
I mean, that is nice.
Lead by an example
That is finest right there.
for everybody
Catch
else.
us if you can.
Yeah, show me tattoo. Show me tattoo. See, look at that.
Look at that. He knew about it.
He already
Look
seen
at
it.
that.
He's seen
Oh,
it.
I've seen it. I've
So
seen it.
we have a banner at our old house. We have a banner, like a big banner made. What was it, a 4x8 banner? Mm-hmm. It's like a Matthews logo in the center, and it's got me with my Matthews mission, like on the side, and I'm like cut off sleeve shirt.
yeah.
And he's got his, I forgot what bow you had, and my uncle, he had his Matthews, and we're all like posed up in it.
Probably a switchback.
Yeah, I think it was switchback actually.
Dude, that's funny because I got a picture in my phone.
Well, let's go get that banner and bring it back.
My son's first bow tournament was at a tournament, and he won it. He was a shooting little joker, and he had a little cut-off shirt on.
see-
too. He popped up
You
in
see
front
how
of my
fun?
truck.
You see how fun bow hunting is for people? Just for us talking about it. I mean, we got several guns, but we don't give shit about guns.
Guns aren't near as cool, man.
It's the bows. But that's special kind of people, though. That's not everyday people.
I heard you say something about y'all shoot 3D up there. There's still 3D tournaments going on up there in your area?
There's still one at Hot Springs County, and you can get on, Arkansas Bowhunter Association, and people post up when they're going to have them. We
They used to be everywhere,
I know.
every weekend.
yeah, and it's a lot of fun. It's just that people don't. It's kind of like going fishing.
Do you see it dying or is it growing?
I don't think it's going to die.
Yeah,
I really don't. I
I don't
don't.
think it's going to die, but is it growing?
It's just like
crazy?
motorcycles and the popularity of a street bike. They go. It's like the turkeys. They go and they come back. They go and they come back. But it's so fun. And right now at the stage of my boys and their life, where we are, and we just started shooting NASP, at school. And that's another thing, man. I had no idea I would love it so much. Helping kids and teaching them because I think everybody needs the opportunity.
Well, you have to.
So what is the?
You got to teach our men how to hunt.
So go ahead and explain that for people that don't know, because a lot of people hear that and don't know what that is. Explain that the program where you go and
Archery in the schools program?
Yeah, go explain that.
Yeah, well, Matthews has a Genesis bow, and it's they started this. Gosh, on the spot here, I don't know what year, but anyway, it's just like shooting trap at school or anything else. But people aren't taking the time to do it.
Right.
But I didn't. It's such a diverse group of anybody can shoot.
Right.
Anybody. You don't have to be the coolest. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? The smartest. It doesn't matter. But it's so neat to watch kids grow and be a part of something, and they gain so much self confidence. Literally, they'll be start out with drawing,
Yeah.
and then in a few weeks I've got reports back from principals and teachers like I don't know what's going on down there, but they're really independent now.
Yeah.
They're really wanting to take charge. I'm like, yeah, we got to let them do something. We can't do everything for the kids. We got to let them fall down and scrape their knee and figure out, hey, let's keep going.
Right.
But
Right.
anyway, it's
We
just
do.
awesome.
For sure.
It's definitely a good thing to have in the schools too. It's like, with the way technology is now, it's kind of misdirecting kids from necessarily going outside and doing this, doing like we grew up doing, to where now you can stay inside and just do endless things with the way technology is, So it's like getting them in the schools, doing that at a young age, getting them exposed to it, like possibilities that are actually out there is always good.
That's a good point. It doesn't even have anything to do with anything. If you take your phone away from your kid, you give them 3 days, they're going to be out in the yard playing on their age level.
'Cause they're gonna do
It's a
something.
beautiful thing.
They're gonna do
It is.
something.
It is. Like,
Yeah.
Mama and Briggs is out in the woods right now.
Yeah.
Feeding the feeders up and checking cameras and stuff.
And
but, it's really important to keep your kids out in the woods because, like you said, technology is like running.
Yeah, I mean, just it takes
Everything.
attention spans away. Because
technology just changes. Like y'all still have technology.
No, it
Y'all got
ruins
y'all's
it.
cameras on every tree. Y'all got technology.
but what I'm saying is,
That's smart. Hey, that's smart technology. But I'm saying with a kid, like, would you rather sit on the couch and play a game?
a tablet baby. Let's talk about tablet
or go
babies.
outside and shoot a bow. So it's so important.
What would be more beneficial, physically, mentally, for the kid to develop how to play a new game on his tablet, or go learn how to shoot a bow?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, it's out of control.
Pound
It
for
is.
pound.
Because if you go to a restaurant and you look at all the families in the restaurants, everybody's looking at their telephone.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
It is.
Here's the problem. None of us ever meant to get here. It just takes one bite at a time until we're totally and we're all. I'm guilty. You know what I'm saying? We all
yeah,
are.
me
We're
too,
all
yeah.
guilty of not stopping what we're doing and taking time.
Yeah, it is. And, bow hunting, that's what's so special about bow hunting. If somebody just got into bow hunting, they're chasing the animal. They got to get close to the animal. It's more than just sitting in a box stand with a gun.
Teaches you patience.
I've taken people that did. They were successful and they didn't continue to do it. And that's okay.
I don't know how you can't get addicted to
But
that.
for the most part, it's
Like,
so
that's-
personal. It's so
is.
personal, You
Like,
take
how
you take guys who hunt with hog dogs, and then you got the guys who stick them. That was the big thing. They're like, oh, it's more personal.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it is.
Do you think that you think it's because it's more deer now? It's easier. It is easier to bow hunt now than it was 15, 20, 30 years ago. I remember when I was a kid. Well, I remember when I was a kid. Grandpa would sit me on a deer stand.
A whole lot less people out there 15 years ago.
Yeah, no, but we were shooting spikes. We were shooting spikes back then. Remember they had.
I
buck days?
miss shooting spikes.
I do too.
I miss
Remember
it
that?
bad.
Not caring.
Look
what
how
it
far
was.
we've taken everything.
I know.
And then
I know.
and it's never enough. It's never enough.
Grandpa took me out there, set me on a deer stand. It was cold as shit. Okay. I had no walls. I had nobody here.
No window.
I had no cell phone service. I didn't even have a cell phone. I think back then we had bag phones. Grandpa didn't have a cell phone for sure. He had the big mud grip tires on the back and street tires on the front.
Yep, my
of a
grandpa did too.
Square body
Old
Chevrolet.
Square body Chevrolet.
That's how we learned to deer hunt back then. It's not like that no more. You take your kid out there, and if they don't kill a deer that day, they're disappointed.
It's because this instant gratification world.
I
we
know.
live in,
I know. It's
And
crazy.
then you get on social media and you see all these people killing, all their photos, all the deer and stuff they're killing. And you're like lost. You're like, I'm not seeing any
our
deer.
success and our daily
Yeah.
anythings to everybody else, we'd be a lot happier.
I was
as
going
a
to say
society.
anything, not just hunting, anything.
Everything.
Yeah.
I think if they just take away social media for a little bit, everybody'd be happier.
Have a little reboot.
Yes. Like,
What would happen?
I thought Trump was going to hook us up
in
with
the
that.
short term, I mean, what would happen? Like say you went 3 months with no social media, what would be the instant effect to it?
You would grow so close with your family, closer than you.
I know. Like, you're a nice guy and everything, but I don't care what you eat for dinner. Don't post that shit.
You ain't got to worry about me posting.
I mean, don't post it.
anything.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get-
nobody really cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go out on the beach and everybody's dressing in white t-shirts and everything, I don't care to see that picture because I'm working. I'm glad you're having fun. Don't post a picture. I don't give a shit. So I think a lot of the society has just gotten used to Facebook, and it's ruining everything. It's absolutely
is.
ruining everything.
It's definitely had an impact.
Yeah. I agree with
because
that.
it's hard to convince a kid to pick a bow up over his tablet.
Until you take the time and show them, and then they don't care.
It takes that right. It takes the right father to drag
It
his
does.
ass out in the woods.
That's why I love my job.
Yeah,
I love my
and
job.
you can make a difference like that, and that's awesome. You can make a difference.
And I can inspire other people
That's right.
to help kids. Not just kids.
Yeah,
Grown men, man.
you'll lead
They
by-
need to stick a deer too. They need to know what it's like.
Oh, I know it.
It's
I mean,
fun.
and the more people in the sport, you can secure, the longer it'll be there. You know what I mean? Because it
Yeah.
seems like nowadays everything.
Not everybody wants to share their gold mine with everybody else.
no,
Right.
I don't want to share nothing. I want somebody else to earn it.
Right.
You know,
I do want to talk about why people should come to a pro shop.
Yeah. I mean, what's the?
I
What's
know
the,
why.
What's the
I would go
reasons?
to a pro shop.
I mean, what's the most the main reason of that? Like, why are you saying that?
Well, I see people I think people who don't know anything about it, who are interested in it, have like, well, I'm a grown up and I don't know anything about it. So they're going to go and try and research and do their own thing. And they're going to go buy a box store bow that probably doesn't fit them, or they're going to buy one from somebody that doesn't fit
What
them.
is a box store bow?
Well, I'm in a big chain store. You
Go
know.
to Bass Pro Shop.
Oh,
buy
Bass
off
Pro
the
Shop.
wall.
I got
Yeah,
you.
not that they don't,
Like
not
a
that they don't sell
setup.
good stuff. I'm just
Yeah.
saying they think, well, I could just buy this whole thing right here for, whatever.
I got you.
And then it doesn't fit them,
So
or in 2
you-
weeks of shooting, they want to come buy a better
So
quality.
you want to talk about a corporate style big store versus the family owned small store?
Well, a pro shop is small. It's
Yeah.
more, it is, but it's the
More
thing
of a,
is,
he's talking about more of a custom.
Yes.
Make the bow
So
fit
why
the
why is
person.
a small shop important?
it's
Right.
very important.
It is very important. I see it too. I think those guys are going to be.
They can dial it in exactly to fit you.
Yeah, and they're willing to work with the customer.
Yeah.
A little more hands on.
100%.
We have the same issue with dealers too. We have our dealers that are small dealers that are more hands on. Then we got these mega dealers. Then you get these special mega dealers that are special, but they're very, very they're hard to find.
Right.
But I can see where in our world, our small dealers is going to give you the best customer service. They're going to take care of the customer at all cost, and they're going to have your back the most because they depend on the manufacturer so much.
Right.
Yeah, to a fault, I care too much. I mean, I really do, like literally.
I do too.
That's Tim.
I can't. No,
nutshell.
I can't.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I can't let something go. If I see even the smallest thing, and I didn't ask me for that, I have to do it.
I care
My
too.
name is on it.
I care too
Right.
much too.
And it's not about my
That's the
pride
big
either.
thing.
I want you to know that this is wrong with your bow, and please let me fix
And do you
it.
know why?
Yeah.
Do you know why you're stuck in this little vicious little deal you deal with your whole life? You know why you're stuck in that? It's because your age group is mixed up with the technology. That's why you struggle with it. People that are born after you or whatever that's more adapted to the technology can just let it go. But you don't. You still have handshake morals. You still have the one-on-one business sense, and you're mixing it with people that just on the internet. I struggle with it every day. Some people don't care about certain things, but we do. We care about everything because we worry about what the people think.
Right.
You know?
I mean, if you come in, I want to sell you. If
Yeah.
you want to buy something, that's fine. But if you came
Yeah.
in and you had a even earlier than a switchback, if you had an old bow and you were ashamed, don't be ashamed. Come in there. Let's put a new string on it. I can make it feel brand new.
Yeah.
I'm not here just to sell you something.
Right.
I'm here to serve you
I got you.
and your needs. That's why you need to come to a pro shop.
That's your age. That's your age. It's not. I'm the same way. I want to make sure you're happy, not necessarily. I mean, what do I need to do to help you? But most, like you talk about going to bow shops and going to big bow, they just trying to sell you something. They don't give a shit.
Well, now we're all jaded,
Yeah.
in society today, because we feel like not everybody's a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It'd be my pleasure to serve you.
Yeah.
I want to be the Chick-fil-A of bow shops.
That's right.
I want you to understand I'm not just doing this to be somebody, or you know what I'm saying.
don't know how-
want you to really understand that I want to help you.
I don't know how you would market yourself to
can't.
tell people how you actually want to serve people.
I can show you. I can't tell you.
It's impossible. I don't know how you do it. I deal with it all the time too.
One person at a time.
Yeah, it's just your repeat your repeat buyers is what keeps you going, and that's what makes you who you are. Your repeats. That's your one-offs.
Right.
Same way with us. We have customers that buy 5 or 6 Havoc boats, and they're all repeat customers. That's when you know you're doing something right.
And another thing, I wrote on here.
You got a little notes over there?
A few, not
Got some
many.
notes.
None of the, but you need to come to a shop because we're going to address you specifically and set you up. And even if you bought one somewhere else, you're going to end up bringing it to me, and I'm going to have to set it up for you.
Right.
For you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would say 90% of the population that shoots a wrist release is shooting too long a release. There's no point in having a bow
Yeah.
set at your draw length
It's
and
funny
then
you-
shooting
it's
the
funny you
release
say
2
it-
inches too long.
It's funny you say that because like I've always look at mine and I have like a Scotch release that I've shot from the beginning.
Scott?
Yeah, from the beginning.
It
I mean,
needs
my
to
release,
hit you about right here, the open
and it
hand.
does. It does. It's real short, and I got mine out of the case the other day, and I was flicking around. I've had this thing for years. I'm talking about since I was
I
12.
love my release.
Since I was 12, and I started flicking, and I'm like, oh man, just don't flick like it used to. And I don't want to go buy a new release because I'm like, this one's special to me. Every deer I've ever killed has been with this release.
Squirt it with some rib oil.
I've tried. It's just so wore down, dude.
Tim's
It's so
always like
it's so
mine.
wore down.
Well, look at this old turd.
I'm telling you. And I don't really want to go to something like this. You
That
know,
right there, if you ain't never shot one, will bust your nose.
I've tried it. I've shot it before.
We got them, actually. We got them.
You got a hinge?
I mean, we have several of these.
I've shot tournaments with them. I mean, I could shoot them. It's just
We try to use them, but it's just like, man, I just
you got to
don't.
be careful.
It scares me. Like, I flinch wrong, it goes
That
off.
first click, go.
Yeah, this one's got some wear and
But
tear on it. Use
does
it
make
much?
accurate.
Huh?
You use it much?
It hits the
Look at
floor
it.
about 10 times a day.
Yeah, it's got some wear and tear on it. See, my thing is like I don't want to drop it out of the tree. You know, I don't want to leave it on the loop because it'll fall off, and then next thing I know,
How they
I'm
make
like,
them with the strap?
I know.
It goes right here.
Yeah, bro.
I just don't want to get rid of my
They got
release,
technology.
man.
Quit making excuses up.
Nah, I still use a wrist too.
I do. I'm not gonna leave the truck without a wrist.
I mean, it's a
release on.
hook.
That
It
can be right
ain't
here.
like the clampers, the old clamps that clamps down on them or nothing like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Here you want?
The true ball is short and sweet.
Yeah, but
And
man,
that's another thing I run into in the shop. People come in and their buddies told them they need to do something, and they come in and they feel like maybe I'm a few years behind. Maybe I need to go learn this, and then they don't want to change. They don't want
Right.
to change anything.
That's
but
me.
The peer pressure around them has forced them to try something. I'm like, don't change. They're like, really, I shouldn't. I'm like, nah.
I mean, if
you
it
had a hard
works-
time killing a deer, you'd be killed. No, then what?
Then
Why
what's
are
the
you gonna do
problem?
what they're doing?
yeah.
I don't understand this.
I mean, in your opinion, that release versus like a pressure release versus the trigger release. I mean, is it worth trying to learn a new release style if you're
No.
successful with the trigger release?
No, because every release you shoot should be shot the same way.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Think about
They're all
this.
back tensions. Technically.
Everybody,
Technically, yeah.
everybody needs to go back to the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Right? Everything. Think about it.
Kiss method.
Kiss the flesh.
Keep it simple, stupid. The KISS method. So nobody is letting their bow shoot anymore. Everybody's shooting their bow.
They're all punching.
And that's okay. It's okay to be a command shooter. It really is. But you got to understand, Well, I talked about it with you
It's
earlier.
not accurate though. Not,
It is accurate. Like Kyle
not like
Douglas,
it can be. Not like
know?
with a back tension.
It's different. This gets you back. Well, my daughter, all my kids have shot a hinge since they were 3. They can shoot any release. And it's because I've pounded the fundamentals and physicals, and as Joel Turner would say, or whoever it was. Let the bow shoot. If we're shooting rifles on a Caldwell lead sled, are you going to look at it and go, bam? No, you're not. You're going to reach around there and you're just going to squeeze it because the Caldwell lead sled's got it, right?
Right.
And you want it to go off while you're looking. You want your bow to go off while you're aiming, not because you aimed once. So the let off is so high on these, and the efficiency is so awesome on these bows now that we don't even realize. You take an old switchback, has a spongy back wall. It has high let off, but it's nothing like these bows now. You go outside and you realize, wow, I've got to hold this thing back, and you finish your shot, didn't even think about it because you had to hold it. You had to hold it till it broke, even if you punched it. You get a new bow and it has high let off, rock solid back walls. You pulled one back that was like so solid and rigid it felt like if you moved back here, it was moving the front too. That's what people do. They get home with that new bow and it's like, I can't shoot a group with this. I'm like, well, come up here and let's talk about it. And usually they'll have a wrist release. What do we do with the wrist release? When we draw our bow back, we hang on with these fingers. At full draw, what do? You're still hanging on with these fingers. You got a kink between your elbow and your arrow. If we open that up, look, it levels out, gets straight with your arrow. Then we're going back to the correct way to shoot. If you put all that tension on this finger instead of these, guess what happens? And we squeeze it. Quit looking at the pin moving.
Yeah.
Look at your spot. Cover your target with the trash bag, dude, please. Go home and cover it. Quit aiming at dots. The middle is the middle. Your eyes can see it. A deer don't have dots. The dot will give you target panic so bad.
Yeah, ain't never
If you're
lied.
already struggling it, cover it up with a black trash bag and back up and shoot it. Start at 10 yards. I want you to think about it. Okay, Tim, today I'm not going to hammer it. I'm just going to look at it and I'm going to squeeze it like a rifle. And it's going to go off and you're like, whew, that was fun. I did it. Start working your way back. The target doesn't change its size. It's the same size at 10 feet as it is at 100 feet, 100 yards. It's our doubt. Our doubt
Right.
is what makes us screw up. If you think you're going to screw up on a big buck, guess what you're going to do?
Screw up.
You're not going to take enough time.
I've been thinking about that shit as soon as he walks in. Oh, shit. Shit.
What can I do to ruin
You're
this?
probably thinking he's probably never going to come over here. And then he
Damn
starts
it.
coming over, and you're like, oh my gosh, I better not screw this up.
Here he comes.
All right. Don't screw up.
I'm gonna have to actually draw back on him. Oh wow.
No, but the fundamentals of the shooting is we've forgotten. Technology's got so advanced. It has. And it's funny because I'm not going to cram that down somebody's throat, but I'm going to show them accidentally how they're anticipating it, and that is what's making them miss the mark.
You know,
Did you know that sin is an archery term?
Sin is archery term?
Yeah, it
didn't
means
know
to
that.
miss the mark. Yeah. But anyway,
What you mean? Look at there.
let your bow shoot. Quit trying to shoot your bow.
That's right.
It can outshoot us. if
It
we
makes
just let it.
100% sense the way you're putting it though, because I could see how, especially somebody getting into bow hunting now, gets a new bow, new technology, how they would be way off of the fundamentals they need to have. You know, because the technology does so much for you versus like old technology.
Actually, a beginner, and I say this, I tell people all the time, if somebody come in and they look like a newborn giraffe, they have, if they can pull the bow back, but they have horrible form and everything else, if I tell them no matter what, just squeeze the trigger, they can shoot a group at 16 yards that'll blow your mind. You're like, how are they doing that? Because they look like they're like this, It's because they're actually squeezing it until it goes off and not worrying about the movement. They're just looking at what they want to hit. We've gotten so far away from that. We want to hit that. And trying to hit that, we're missing this big.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's not just
Well, they say
archery,
aim
it's
small,
everything.
miss small, Aim small, miss small, aim small, miss small. That's what everybody's heard their whole lives. Aim small, miss small.
You've probably seen this before, but if this is your pen, you'll see everybody. If you're sitting in your deer stand and you draw back on a squirrel, and I don't care if it's 50 yards, you can sit there. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep,
Y'all have
and
all done
hold
it.
it,
You can
hold
sit
it,
there and be like, dude, I
hold
could
it.
hit him in the eyeball. And now if I was in your ear and I said, put your finger on the trigger, you'd go, come right down below him.
Yep.
Every time. And then I'd be like, just squeeze the trigger. You'd be like, fighting, trying to get it back up. But if I said, take your finger off the trigger and just aim at him, you go right back to it.
That's me to a T.
Why is that?
It's doubt. Why can you walk across a 2x4 on the floor, but if I put it up in the air, you're like, whoa, same 2x4.
Yeah.
You can run across that thing.
That makes sense.
It's the doubt.
I got a lot of damn doubt.
I think you're a doubter, dude.
I think I'm a doubter.
Debbie.
So that's, I mean,
Debbie
that's,
Doubter. Timmy
that's just
Timmy
it.
Doubter?
Cover your target up and quit putting dots on it.
That makes sense.
aim at
though.
the middle.
I do have target panic. That's why I quit
We
shooting.
all have it.
Really?
Some of
It
us are.
scared you?
No, just
No.
target panic. I
It
couldn't shoot
scared
doctor. I couldn't shoot doctor
No, it
more.
literally
You
scared
get
him.
so
I
sick
started
of
aiming
it.
for the 12 ring. I couldn't do it.
It'll make you want to quit. I remember
Oh, it
having
did.
my 5-year-old son pull my trigger for me to make
We
sure my
used to shoot
pin gap
two
was
hundred.
right.
I don't
There's a
understand
game.
how that made you quit.
It's just, I got
You
target
didn't
panic.
realize you just needed practice.
Did you wake up with night
You couldn't
terrors?
practice no more. We shot every day, 200 arrows a day.
and you just could not do it.
It's just, I think it was the dots.
Okay,
Did you wake
listen,
up?
dots.
Did you wake
Here's the
up with
thing.
night terrors?
Really?
Here's how it happens. Here's how it happens.
How's it happen?
You start out okay without panic, right? You can just aim at it and let it happen. Well, the further back we go and the better we get, the more that pressure builds, and you're like, you start timing it. It's just what we do. You start timing it.
Start timing when you.
You start timing it. Boom, boom. Well, guess what? When you start timing it, you start going faster and faster and faster to the point where you can't even aim at the target anymore. You're literally aiming below a deer target like, oh my gosh.
Trying
And
to pull it back
you
up.
start going like, oh my gosh. And you just finally just run through it and you don't even care anymore. And then you get mad. You
But it don't
gotta-
do that with
So it's like
deer.
it sounds like a mental,
A deer does not do it. An animal does not
Everybody
do it.
does. Everybody does it. Listen to me. It's so hard to coach NASP archery. There's no sights. But the target panic is just as big. It doesn't matter. That's what's wrong with trad shooters too. You know what I'm saying? It's trusting the process and letting it happen. It
So how do you get out of that?
So do you? Yeah, I mean,
First off, you've got to dig deep. You got to
Oh my God! It's like going to the
Don't,
gym.
if you ever get it, it's
Are
hard.
we talking about going to the gym?
Scoot
or
up.
about
I mean, y'all
shooting a
making
bow?
this sound like a
You shoot
terrorizing
way
ordeal
up
here.
and- like I said, animals that don't do it. I can hold on to
Like,
deer.
I don't have it, but I don't want it.
So did you hear what I said a minute ago? I remember my oldest son was like 5 or 6, and right before season opened, I had target panic so bad aiming at a bag with a dot on it that I would make him squeeze my trigger for me at every yardage to check my pins. I wouldn't do that on a deer. I was killing but at a target, I had target panic so bad. And I know guys that can shoot targets good can't hit a deer.
You know, you're like the fourth person that's brought up target panic to me now.
I must not shoot enough.
Oh no!
I don't think I shoot enough to have to even.
Y'all are making me so nervous.
We used to shoot a lot, like every.
I imagine
single day,
target
a lot.
panic comes whenever you're really beating it in there, like boom, 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 like shooting a bunch.
Do you want to know if you have it or not? Y'all get home and pull your bow back and say, "Hey, Dad, pull my trigger." And you tell him, "Tell me when you're ready." And he's going to say, "Okay." And you'll see him tense up. He'll be like, "Wait a minute. Okay, I'm ready." Whoop. Whoop.
I mean, I really don't
I'll tell
feel.
you when I started
I really don't
noticing
feel like I have it
And you're probably going to tell me this was where I messed up at.
because it's real smooth and I breathe good. I mean,
But when we shoot a lot, it'd get dark. We'd blow up balloons, get them about this big around, put them on the target, put a flashlight on it, back up 100 yards. And that's when I started noticing. We'd shooting them. We'd put 5 out of 6 in a pipeline at 100 easy.
Yeah, that's a good thing because you'll have some coaches say that you shouldn't be practicing far. And then you'll have some say, well, actually, before I go to the Shot 3D, we do that once a year. You know, it's kind of like a tag. And it's really cool. It's really cool. Y'all should go do it. Anyway, they have it at Mulberry every year. Mulberry Mountain. Fun. Anyway, the week before, I'm like, I never get to shoot because I'm still busy. I'm busy that time of the year. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like this year, I'm like, I just cut it all out. I walk back to 100 and I start at 100. Your groups will be like, add a black bag with no dots. That's what I aim at. And they'll start out pretty big. And then it's like being under a microscope, man. It's like being on slow-mo. You're like, whoa. You don't think you do something, have somebody video you in slow-mo. You're like, oh, man, I did do that, you know? Mm-hmm. But by myself, I can't video myself. Mm-hmm. But shooting at 100 yards, I know what I did. I didn't wait on it. I didn't let it happen. I forced it. And every time you force it, you're forcing it off. You don't know it. It's really fun.
man, Dad, do you think you got target?
What are you
panic?
thinking about? Shockley, you're thinking shit.
He's thinking about his target panic
I'm
over there.
thinking about
dude.
going
His-
paint my target black.
Just get a trash
his
bag
mind
with
over
it.
here is like, this target panic
You see
has
Shockley's head?
haunted me for so long.
I have it bad, but I don't.
How do you know you still have it though? You haven't shot in a while. You haven't shot in a long time. So I mean, how do you know you still have
It
it?
don't go away.
You can tell when somebody's fixing to
don't go
shoot.
Dude, you can tell he has
No,
it. Like,
God, you're terrified.
No,
Everybody,
I'm not
can
terrible.
see
I
it in
can
your
shoot.
face.
I can see the fear of the
I'll go
panic in
shoot
your.
a tournament right now. I can still shoot.
I feel like he wakes
I'm
up with
talking
night
about
terrors.
consistent.
God, I hope I don't get this target fright.
Like I want to shoot.
Y'all making it sound scary.
We used to put.
Damn it.
We used to want to put 12 in that beer can right there.
Yeah, but I could tell you still have it.
Yeah, it's like
I can see your
PTSD with
eyes.
you, dude.
so that everybody has it. People just don't know it.
So you're saying I probably have it, I just don't know it.
I know you have it. I know he has
Can
it.
you pull?
I have
Can you
it.
pull your bow back, hold it on something, and just sit there and hold it for 2 minutes in one spot with your finger
Dead
on the
I
trigger?
mean, I do believe so. Yes.
Well, then you ain't got it.
I mean, I feel like I'm not rushed
You ain't
by
got
no
it
means.
severe. You probably got it.
I probably
We
don't
all
got.
have it. So me talking
On both
about this
sides.
on air is that I want people to realize there are people out there that are struggling with it. People will quit shooting their bows because of it.
I don't know a single person.
There's
Shockley.
so much self-help out there, but you
you're right.
got to reach
I mean,
out.
You're right. I mean, you're
Don't be ashamed to come to the shop and say, "Hey, dude, I need help." That's what I was going to earlier.
Is any
like-
grown man gonna come to you and say I got target panic?
Yeah, they
Really?
are. But some guys will go buy something that's not they shouldn't be buying because they've got too much pride to walk in and say, "I don't know what I'm doing."
I did that with B Scout when he used to get in a slump and playing baseball. I'd buy him a new bat, and he'd hit the ball. Is that something?
You just change it.
His mindset, you know, like. So you think people buy stuff because they shoot?
You
bad?
can't buy your game.
Okay, all right.
100%.
It worked on B Scott a little bit.
No, it's just a Band-Aid on a bullet hole.
Yeah, you're right.
Always
Right.
is.
Do you see people doing that though?
People?
you
Oh yeah. How many guys that play golf? They're gonna have the best club. They still can't hit a driver. But they're gonna have the best driver.
I know
Like,
what you're
why?
talking about.
Like they can never hit the driver down the middle
Didn't
anyway.
Tim not too long ago get
He
pretty
just
good,
got all the cool stuff.
pretty good set of clubs.
I know a guy.
They
It
would
was
be
funny.
so much better
It
off
was
by just
funny.
getting iron.
What's funny is I'm the guy with a good driver.
Yeah, but you can drive the ball good. You just can't drive it straight.
You
like
can.
5 out of 5 times.
You cannot buy your game.
Your anchor point's way off, dude.
I got fairway panic.
No, you got T panic.
T panic.
And now you have an excuse. It's
That's
called
it.
target panic.
And it's a mental thing. I'm
Hold your
going
head
through.
still. Look at the ball. Hey, look at the ball. Just like shooting your bow. You can't hit the ball off a tee if you're moving your head. I need your bow to go off.
So you don't look at your your pins.
You
then
see them.
target.
You see them.
You just see the target, then you see the pins.
Your
like-
pin is just going to float. It's just going to float.
So don't focus on your pin. Focus on the target.
If you focus on that pin movement, you're just going to screw it up. You're trying to time it.
I think I do got target back.
Are you looking at the pin?
He's the actor.
Yeah,
That's
everybody
what I do.
does.
I think
We start holding our breath. We start tensing our muscles, trying to get it more still. And we're like, oh, well, that's as good as it's going to get. And bam, you know?
Close enough.
he's breaking.
I got blood.
I don't know. I think I might hit him high. Imagine that.
I feel like I've been talking to a shrink all morning.
Because here's what happens. We go like this. That's good enough. And then you think, just hammer it. And if you saw slow motion, you'll see this finger go, whew, pow. It has to go all the way around and then smack it.
You're right.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you're saying.
I think that
I think I'm screwed. I got panic.
No, you're.
But you don't just punch those. You can punch. You can make them go off. You can make a thumb trigger go off.
If I rip this release, I'm going to shoot to the left this much. And if that's at 100 yards, it's this much.
Yeah.
You can do
Alright.
any release. You can punch them.
Yeah.
It's always going to be left, though.
all right, what would you recommend for say somebody's listening and they got target panic as bad as Shockley
First thing
does?
you do is put a garbage bag on top of target.
Garbage bag on top of target.
Yeah, see there?
And
I'm
how
paying
close they
attention.
need to go to it.
Take your sight off your bow
What the?
Okay, we're
That's
going way
too far.
way
Oh
too
my
far.
God.
and then scoot up
Yeah.
and learn to shoot. Just feeling it.
Yeah.
You got to feel it. You got to feel it. You don't feel if you're not feeling this,
You're right.
if you don't feel it, then you're refusing to try and make yourself better.
You're right.
Close your eyes. Look at your release. Hold it so close to the target you can't miss and watch it go off. Watch it go off. Let somebody pull your trigger. Once your brain relearns what it's supposed to feel like. You have trust issues with yourself. You don't trust yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Golly, you're breaking this way down. I mean,
It's the truth.
you don't trust yourself, Chocolate.
I've had people pull the trigger.
It's
It's
not.
weird.
It's not. Like you can do it. You can do it right now at point blank range. You can do it at 10 steps. But when we back up to 20 yards, you can be like, oh, you're gonna go right back to hammering. You're like, dang it. Then you got to move back up and start over. Because every time you move
How
back,
long does it take to get out of that?
dude, it's
You don't. You get better.
you get better.
So like once you have
cope
it,
with-
you
you
never.
cope with
you're
it.
always gonna be a sinner, brother.
Like that's what I'm not understanding here. Is like, is this such a mental hurdle that you figure out about yourself that you just never get over it? 'Cause that's what y'all are making it
You
seem
just
like.
cope with it.
No.
You get
just
better.
know how to-
and
you
learn
just-
how to shoot.
You
with
wax
it.
and wane, man. You get good. I mean, you always.
So there's
still shoot.
so let me get this straight. There's no not ever having it. You always have it. You have it.
There's guys who don't have it, but they can get it. You get
So once you get it, you never lose it.
Dude, it's just like
That's
this.
what
You get
I'm
3
getting.
strikes. I'm telling you right now. I seen somebody talking about this. You get 3 strikes, just like baseball. You can be fine and rip it one time, and you're like, woo. If you don't let those next ones break, if you command it the next 3 times, you're done. I'll tell you, if you get online and watch them guys shooting
It's
indoors,
such a big deal.
you can see them. If you see them start blinking fast, they're trying to put a Band-Aid on a bullet hole because they're anxious about it. If
That's dot shooters.
If you see them start blinking real fast, it's not because they can't see. Your brain has to rethink every time. It has to refocus and refocus and refocus.
This is such a big phenomenon that's going on that I never knew about. You know what I'm saying? Such a big deal.
I feel like
So you're saying there's people that don't have it and they're good, but then once you have it, you're
what makes a good
stained with this.
what makes somebody good shooting a bow? Is it consistency?
Yes, consistency.
Discipline. 100% discipline. Not caring what you think. If I was going to shoot, dude, like when you go to qualify for the village hunt or these urban hunts,
Right?
good hunters, man. Some of them don't make it in because they got 250 guys watching them shoot 3 arrows at 20 yards in the kill
Right.
zone of a target. Like, what? I can heart shoot a deer every time, but man, I can't stand on a stage with all these people watching me. What? How come people can't be good speakers?
It's
The
discipline.
fear of sucking. You know,
Mental game.
why?
Fear of sucking, fear of missing the deer.
I feel like you could.
The doubt.
I feel like you could write a book over the mental game of bow hunting.
I can't, but there was already a bunch of them out there.
No,
I actually
he
got
struggled
one.
with it. He's trying to figure it out because he's an overthinker.
That's how he's gotten to where he is now
Yeah.
with it. As
There-
deep of an understanding
You're
as you
like, why
have.
am I doing
You're like
this?
one with the target panic. You
But
know what I mean?
it applies to everything we do, though.
He's a bow whisperer.
If you were shooting a slingshot, it applies to
ninja.
that.
Makes perfect sense. Though. I'm getting it
you
now.
make a valid point.
No, I understand.
So there's one
Let's go
thing
home
that
and get
you
our
can do.
bows.
There's one thing that you can do. Think about your elbow. If you want to clean your shot up, open these back fingers up, and that way it transfers. Any weight that's gonna go is gonna go on your trigger, not here. Open it up, hook your finger around it, and if you're thinking about shooting, your back elbow's gonna go right before you hammer it. But if you pick your finger or hook around your release, and that back elbow goes up and back, and you just keep aiming, and everybody forgets to push. These things have 90% let off. We don't have to do this anymore, but that's why we got target panic so bad. You know, if you'll build the pressure between the front of your bow and the back, and just do it from point blank, man. Like when you feel it, you be like, "Whoa, I'm a pro." Every time you're like, "Dang, this is awesome."
Right.
But then you're like, "I got to do this all the time."
In a tree.
That's where the discipline comes.
Oh, I love school archery, dude. This NASP, I got to admit, I used to make fun of it because we were 3D shooters. I'm like, man, that's corny. Archery in schools, they shoot at 10 meters and 15 meters. No. Get 60 kids to understand it. And you got to come up with 60 different ways to get these kids to understand, to trust the spot.
Do they ever trust a spot? Do they ever trust? I mean, kids
Yeah. My son, it was his first year to shoot, man. He won 2 state titles. He finished Eastern Nationals at Louisville. He shot a 298 out of 300. But there were a 4-way tie for a first that shot 299. I was like, dude, it's right there. Like last year at Eastern Nationals, was 297, won the whole thing. He ended up 4th or 5th at Myrtle Beach at World. It was cool, yeah. But so I focused this year. My focus, I can't be talking about this on here. Giving away my secrets.
Well, I mean, it's not,
I focus on the mental aspects of it
you're
with
an
the
educator.
kids.
You're an educator.
I have to.
That's your
Does that
job.
mean I have to tell all?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Tough shit.
So, okay, and then ask. There's a 11 steps to archery success, and people ask me like, "How are you getting these kids to do that?" I'm like, "The 11 steps to archery success. It's right in front of you. It's like the Bible, dude. It told us how to live, and now we're struggling because we're not following the way. You know? I don't know. Just
get
look at read the directions.
You're
Right.
It's right there, dude.
You're right about that.
Read the directions."
100% true.
We all want to do it our own way, and that is what I tell. And even at the bow shop, people come in. I'm like, listen to me. I'm going to teach you the simplest things, right? And if you stick to it, it's not mine. It's the people who've gone before us. They've paved the way. Like, do it this way.
This is the way that
Male
works.
pride goes, you know what? I like to do this, right? We add something to it. Well, guess where that leads? Dark.
Way off, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start blaming everybody. It was that guy that told me I had target panic. No, it ain't the guy. Well, it's my bow or it's my arrows. No, it's not. It's remember back when you decided to do your own thing.
That's right.
That's where the problem lies.
It's just lack of discipline.
Go
what it is,
back,
yeah.
take your stuff off and start over. Follow the guidebook.
And it really doesn't matter what bow you buy.
No.
They're all the technology's there.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
have
mean,
target panic with any of them.
Oh,
I didn't know you had target panic.
Everybody
to that
has
degree. To that degree.
no, we've obviously, just learned about Shockwave's severe case of target panic.
Do you think target panic
But it's only dots.
drives the industry for revenue? Like I believe it's like people get so caught up in this, they just buy.
I don't know, though, because listen, as a guy that hasn't been
I can see myself doing
so
that.
into,
Like, I
I
do
guess,
sites.
the industry, as detailed as like now I'm starting to figure out about all this stuff, I didn't necessarily know it was such a big deal.
archery's not about being better than somebody else. Well, you got to remember what it's about. It's about being as better than you were last time.
I don't know. I've shot in many tournaments, and I wanted to be better than everybody else.
Well, it's a tournament.
Where-
It's a tournament
where did it
shit.
lead you?
That's just because you didn't put in the work.
It
like
led them
everybody
to
else.
target practice and
Where did it
at the
lead?
podcast talking about target panic.
That's because
There you go.
That's because you didn't work hard enough.
You ever done
Shopper.
something 19,000 times and you walk in and say, "Mom, get out here and watch this," and you can't ever do it again?
Yes.
Seriously. Hey man, watch this. You never get it to do it again. You broke that concentration. And I'm telling you, man, you watch somebody, they'll climb up and they'll have their best tournament of their life. And then they have to start all over. I don't know why it is. Every time. Man,
You know, that's with everything,
I'm the
though.
best. And then
We'll go shoot
boom.
a tournament for deer season.
That's with everything, though.
I'm scared
You know what
to.
I mean? I mean, you can be on a real hot streak batting, and then all of a sudden just go through a slump out of the blue.
Yeah,
And it's like
the pride,
it's like
brother.
what is
I
going
can definitely
on?
tell you love the bow hunt. Shoot your bow. It's definitely touched your soul.
So I'm really proud. Like, you can't just decide to
No,
be good
you're
at
into
something.
controlling something you can't control.
You ever hear somebody say,
That's
"Man,
what
I
you
want to
wanna
build
do.
a bow. Why don't you teach me how to build a bow?"
No, it's all in what you want to control. It's like you're controlling this whole thing, like the method of shooting, making somebody better. It's like it's you. It's the person shooting the bow.
There's so many life lessons, though. There's so
There
many
is.
discipline life
There is.
lessons in shooting a bow that you can apply to your everyday decision making. Literally.
Because why? Because it's based off of discipline, and that's what we all lack is discipline. Whether it's reading the
in
Bible,
today's age.
whether it's working, it's all the same thing.
Well, discipline in
Lack of
almost any
discipline.
aspect is good. I mean, name something that you can do better without
wish-
discipline than with
I
discipline.
wish I had a lot more discipline to go to the gym.
Too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We got
So I get it. I get it. You
No.
know, it's bow. You know, that's why bow hunters are different because
Well,
it takes discipline.
That and I feel like bow hunters enjoy the journey more than they actually enjoy the prize at the end.
We got to talk about archers, just archers in general. Like, it's not just hunters. Like, there's more people who are more eat up with it that shoot 3D and nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
They're more ate up with it.
Oh man,
I believe
it's
that.
year round. Like we got a lot of bows.
I believe that.
You can't, and everything's different.
Yeah.
How about this? I've been noticing lately that people, their bows, they'll bring them in. I don't know these people, but they'll have their sight. They'll have a pick mount sight run way out here, and they're a deer hunter. And I'm gonna. They don't realize that the further your sight is away from your bow, the more you're gonna torque it. You know,
Right.
the more. I'm sorry. At distance, you're gonna miss way worse.
Further out.
Right.
The closer your sight is to your riser, the less it's gonna matter. But they see it on TV, so that's what they do.
Why do they do that? Do they try to get the sight closer to target? Maybe.
But because they see it on TV.
Yeah.
That's the sole reason. I don't know. It's got one, so I'm going to run it out there and see what that's like. But they don't realize they're like, man, I'm back up to 40 and I'm shooting like a whole deer to the left. I'm like, well, yeah, that's how bad you're torquing your bow.
I got you.
That makes sense. Jinx.
Oh, wait, son of a bitch.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense.
'Cause
What
my-
I can see also, target shooters, they're trying to they're making strides to get better in like smaller margins. Like a deer hunter, the dead bullseye kills a deer, but also, being a little low to the right kills a deer too. Sometimes.
There's a huge difference
So
between
shooting-
shooting animals and shooting targets.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Like, there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference.
All right, let me ask you this. I got something for you. So when you shoot a target, let's say you put one arrow in it, why can't I hit my knock of that next arrow, but I can't
Are you
grip-
aiming for the arrow or aiming where you aimed?
I don't know. It's just a thrill.
He's aiming for the arrow.
It's a thrill. It's a thrill of hitting the knock.
You said, why can't you? Or
I mean, chances are, if
It's
he-
easier. It's easier to follow the arrow than it is.
If he shoots an arrow in that target, no matter where he shoots it, I'm gonna get really close to his knock. Why is
It's
that?
easier to follow
you
the
didn't
arrow.
finish the question, though.
What? I mean, why is it easier to hit his knock than it is a target on the bag? If I'm the first one to shoot,
Because there's no dot. Why is it easier for you to aim at his arrow?
I don't know. It's like I just want to screw his shit
It's
up
your
or what?
determination to ruin his
because there's-
arrow.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That doesn't matter if you miss the dot. How come people ruin their arrows? They could shoot a group this big on a target, but the moment you put a piece of steel around it with a hole in it that big, they're going to ruin every arrow. It's that doubt.
I know, because I can screw his shit up every time.
That's what. Yeah.
But I can't group it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was the
I
first,
get it.
I don't know. There's a thrill about screwing the stuff up. Like everybody wants.
But
to.
wait a minute. If we were all outside shooting and I got to him, shoot that deer in the eyeball.
I miss.
Yeah, you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss.
But if he
Because
shoots,
I put pressure on you. I like.
but if he shoots
I'm
that
gonna
deer,
miss.
if he shoots that deer in the eyeball accidentally, I can hit his knock or come close.
You got nothing to lose.
I guess not.
You've got nothing to lose then. But if I put pressure on you,
Yeah, you're right though. You're 100% right.
I mean, it's the nature of it's our sin nature, man. Like
know.
literally, we want to be in control.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not in control.
That's right.
If we would let our bows shoot instead of trying to shoot our bows, we would never miss.
I get it. 100%.
It'd be awesome.
I get it 100%.
It's all making
It's
sense.
fun.
It's all
Well, I
making
mean,
sense.
it's a little different, you know. Like you get somebody coming here trying to sell bows, whatever, but you're trying to break this down. I mean, obviously,
No, I don't try. That's
no.
what I was trying to say earlier.
Yeah.
I don't try and tell everybody this. If it goes there, we get there, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
If it doesn't go there, I don't give a newbie all this stuff.
Right.
And I can't stand it when people try and do that. I'm like, no, this, they only need two things to think about at a time. You know what I'm saying? They can't do all that. They don't even know how to. They can't even pull it back the same yet every
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
So no,
But
I
in
don't.
order to be great at something, you have to understand why you're failing,
right.
and that's the part you're trying to describe.
There's-
That's the
there's
growth.
a lot more-
That's the growth to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
The
tell everybody in the
understanding.
world what's wrong with them at all.
Well, you don't convince us we got target panic.
No, I'm just saying.
And I'm pretty sure we do now.
I'm just saying it's okay to, if you do have an
Yeah.
issue with it, go
You just want to make sure.
ask somebody. Leave the pride at the house and walk in there and say, I need help.
I tell you, I tell
It's
you
more
what,
fun, isn't it? Like, do you
I tell
remember
you-
when you shot? It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I tell you what you've done for us is when we go home, we're going to shoot, and we're going to definitely have it on our mind. But we will.
We're gonna be panicking.
But
for
we
sure.
we will probably be a better shot because we can control it better.
We're not gonna let it absolutely
Maybe we all have it. You just got to control
live
it.
in our minds like Shockley.
Shockley's terrified.
Hey, no, you're going to go home and pull each other's trigger, remember?
Yes, whatever. Well, we're gonna pull triggers, put bags on targets. We're gonna do everything. But yeah, I get it.
What we're doing, meeting at your house in the morning shooting?
No, I gotta go to Mississippi tomorrow.
This won't be a tomorrow thing, but we'll definitely.
Y'all got to have a target up here, man.
Yeah.
I think we did, don't we? Do we still
used
have a
to.
die somewhere?
There's
Well,
snakes.
we've been working.
Snakes, though.
We've been working like nonstop for the last 3 months.
The bow season's coming, so we got to get our stuff ready. We got to get locked in.
My uncle's awesome. He always talked about he would go to his shop in the morning. He would shoot one arrow on the way to his shop, and he would shoot one arrow going in.
That's cool.
Because you only get one shot on a deer.
That's right.
That's right.
What are you gonna do with it?
It's like cold bore, you know.
Yeah, you got to know what it's gonna do.
Yeah, cord board shots. That's what we do. Shoot once a day. You know, and that's how you sight your stuff in.
It is. Well, Neil, I think we learned a lot, man.
No shit.
Thanks
think
for
we have.
coming.
I don't know if it was
No.
worth it, but I mean, we got a lot more to go.
I really think we did learn something.
No, we did. You can definitely come back, and as we grow in our experience here and with target panic and everything, hopefully we can come back, we can regroup, and we can have some more to bring to the table from our end. What we're experiencing. But I definitely learned a lot. Definitely. What
For
about you?
sure that you're going to shoot somebody straight. And that's the first step of buying something you need. That's something you want.
Yeah, and remember, I'm not here to sell you stuff. If
Yeah.
you want to buy something, that's good. I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
I'm in the shop to help you.
That's
I'm not
why-
going to judge you what you bring me. I don't care. I'm going to help you make it better.
That's the way I am too. I mean, if a guy
don't
comes,
care.
If a guy comes in and weighs 350 pounds, he doesn't need a 1550, 15-foot boat, small boat.
Right.
He needs a bigger boat. I tell people the truth all the time. They hate it, but it just that's how you make repeat customers. Is being honest with people. So, man, that was a great podcast.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad you came. For sure.
Me and Tim had a ball. This is really cool. Y'all got to get set up.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm coming back, dude. I'm going to bring somebody.
Oh, absolutely. Do it, man. Do it.
It's be a big surprise.
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Awesome.
Well, that wraps this up, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we'll catch you on the next one.